Okay, so reducing radicals when you have you might need to find an empty spot when we have a negative underneath. So let's go with this one. The square root of negative 28 a squared b to the third. So this is going to be simplifying, I guess, radicals requiring, that's a lot of words. So our directions are to simplify. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write out our factors a little bit. What perfect square is a factor of 28? 4. So I'm going to write it out as negative 1 times 4 times 7, and then I've got my AA, my BBB, or you could have written negative 1, 4, 7, A squared, B squared, B. You could do it that way too. Now you could have one big radical, or you could have a whole bunch of little ones. Whatever makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. So, what is the square root of negative 1? I. So that guy's going to come out of the radical, or square root of negative 1 is I. I is going to go as close as it can get to the outside of the radical. Now, what's the square root of 4? 2. What's the square root of 7? It's not anything good. What's the square root of a squared? A. What's the square root of b squared? B. Can I take the square root of b? No. So now let's rewrite. Do you notice that the coefficient and the variables, they are in front of the I. But everything is all written in front of the radical. So I'd have 2a bi, I need absolute value marks around that a and the b, times the square root of what's left? 7b. Okay, let's do another one. What if you have the square root, let's put a 2 out front, 2 square roots of negative 6 a, b, c to the 7th. 2 is sitting outside already. Negative 6, a, b, c to the 7th. So our first thing we need to do is break it down. So, well, does 6 break into anything that has a perfect square in it? No. So I've got negative 1 times 6. I could have written 2 and 3, but it's not going anywhere. A, B, and then c to the 7th. What am I going to write that as? I could write 7 c's, but I'm a little lazier than that. So how many c squareds could I write? 3 of them. C squared, C squared, C squared, and how much more? 1 more left over. Okay, my negative 1, square root of negative 1 is I. A, 6 and A, B, they can't come out. Square root of C squared, C squared, C squared, C, square root of C squared, C. Okay, so I have 2 c cubed I times the square root of 6 a, b, c. Who gets the absolute value marks? The c cubed. I never is going to get the absolute value marks. Now, if a number had come outside, if it was able to square root of, say, 4 and it came out, it would just be multiplied by that 2. Okay? Let's do one more, and then we can try to call it a day. Let's do 3 square roots of negative 4 a squared b. This is example 3. 3 square roots of negative 4a squared b. What's the square root of negative 1? I. What's the square root of 4? 2. Square root of a squared? A. And I can't do anything with the b. What's 2 times 3? 6. A. I. And I need absolute value marks around the A. Which, yeah, we'll end it there.